the fuck is leaking out of him? Coolant?
It's his vampiric essence.
Ah.
You mean
Because
blood?
it looks like... No, it looks like cream soda.
Yeah, it's like Tang.
What kind of fucked up vampires do they have that they're powered by Tang?
Well, it was made by a Japanese manga writer, so that's why.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
What are you guys up to?
We're watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh, perfect.
Gilbert, would you believe me if I said... Oh, Coffee, you said...
Did someone talk
Nope.
to me? Because I wasn't listening.
No, I was trying to talk to you earlier, and then I dragged you in.
I was drifting online with a guy that is twitching, and I'm going head to head with him. Anyway, so did I miss something?
Nope. No, you missed nothing. Wait, a guy that is what?
So I was drifting with a guy that is twitching right now.
Oh, like he's streaming. Okay.
Yeah, and he was like, "Yeah, block, join us. These cars are really nice." And I joined them, and the cars, they're like, I'm drifting a bus. You know, many popular cars in Assetto Corsa now, they're like easy to drift, easy to drive, so they're not realistic. And I'm like, man, are you kidding me? It's like have a bus to drift. There's not a.
You need a challenge. You should show them the server that you run. Like, try and drift with this. So anyway, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah.
You serious?
All right.
Yeah.
I'm zeroed out at the start of the next episode.
Same.
Alright. Pants are unzipped, ready.
Spectrum
Same.
ready?
Yep.
Wait. You guys are still wearing pants? I've tied them around my head like a bandana.
Can I join you guys on Rabbit or something?
We're not on Rabbit, but...
Yeah, we're just synchronizing it. Rabbit
Yep.
went down a while back.
Oh, really? It's like it doesn't exist anymore?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Rabbit's gone.
Oh, I didn't know that. Why? What happened?
Copyright.
Not so much that. It was also not sustainable as a business. I.e., it was costing too much to maintain the server.
Rabbit's dead, Coffee. Been dead for months. We tried to call you, but you were off in the middle of the boonies. So we had the funeral without you.
Unfortunate. Would have liked to have been there. They put it in the ground.
I can shoot you the link I've been using there.
No, I'm fine. I assume JoJo's Bizarre Adventures is some kind of anime that just sounds like an anime. I've never actually seen it.
It is. It's on Netflix.
Well, it's on
is-
your Netflix. I'm in Canada, so
Oh, right.
who knows if it's on there.
I mean, dude, wait. I'd figure like Quebec would have different selection, but like if you're on Ontario or Alberta, I imagine you probably have at least something similar to the United States.
There is no like provincial Netflix. It's just you got Canada Netflix and you got US Netflix. That's it.
I mean, Canada's basically just the U.S. I mean, what do we get stuff that you don't?
Yes.
Like
But
what?
we also get a lot of stuff that you don't. It's not like it's just a very different selection.
We also get different stuff from you out east here as well.
Like
Hey.
what?
I'm just telling you guys. I'm twitching and everyone can hear you.
Cool.
So, can you FK in my Twitch stream?
Well, I'd just like to get this out here now. Pope's a Nazi.
Hayes is a vaping faggot.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Let's get that on the record for sure.
Wait, who did we call a Nazi?
The Pope.
The Pope.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I don't know how I did it, but your voices are not recorded in the stream because maybe I hear them in my headphones. Anyway, whatever.
You
The stream
separated
audio
the
might
audio
only be
channel.
picking up the game and not Discord audio.
Depends how you have your stream set up. You might
We
have.
remain anonymous. Pete, Spectre, you guys ready?
And that means that little tidbit of truth won't get out there, unfortunately.
I mean,
Three,
you can hear
two,
yourself a little
one.
bit.
Go.
Yeah, Gilbert, I was going to explain earlier, those lasers that he's shooting out of his eyes are not actually
What the fuck are they?
He is squirting his vitreous fluid at high speed to act like a water cutter. That is actually what that is. I'm not bullshit.
That is amazing.
So he's just what, like crying at like a pressure washer?
No,
fucking-
he's not crying. He's shooting like his eyeball jelly at you.
Oh,
Isn't there a specific like breed of frog or fish or shrimp or something that does that?
There's the horned lizard, which shoots blood out of its eye, tear ducts.
so what does this show? Is a Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Hirohika
Only 73. That's not
Araki
terrible.
in Weekly Shonen Jump, 1987-2004. Movie anime.
Yeah, I suspect their work is not done. Mostly because I know Dio appears in like every season.
Is this a show from the 90s originally? The first few series? Or are you looking at like a new one?
No idea.
It says here, the show aired for one season. The second series consisting of 7 episodes, were released by Clockworks on DVD and VHS in 2000 to 2002, featuring most of the same cast, produced with different directors and writers. Additional episodes titled Adventure 1 through 7 serve as a prequel to the earlier produced episodes. Alright, I'm just gonna make sure this is the same show and not some kind of reboot or something. The first episode, 17-year-old Jotaro Kujo refuses to leave his jail cell, believing that he is possessed by an evil spirit. What's the name?
Jotaro. Also, I think that's
Okay.
the 3rd series.
This is the first. This is 1993.
Wait, shit, they're already getting married?
What else here? Jotaro and his companions finally reach Egypt. There, they are met by Speedwagon Foundation helicopter that
That's not the
delivers a
part we're
new.
watching. That's later parts.
This is the first episode in 1993.
Yeah, that's later stuff.
So this is. So they've just got a fucked up chronology like fucking Star Wars or.
I have no idea. This is more Pete's realm of expertise.
Huh. Interesting. Not really into anime. I did watch One Punch Man though, because it kind of makes fun of anime, and of course I watched Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon when I was young.
All I know is that I have no idea what's going on.
Are you guys watching a dubbed version or like a subtitled version?
Sub.
Subbed?
There's a lot of good English if you do the sub.
Good English? Yeah.
These two are gonna die, aren't they? I know the dog died. I was pretty sure that the lady was gonna die. But given the way that this is set up, I think they're both gonna die.
What is she doing? Just sitting there crying at birds.
To be honest, I think it's just what anime does. There's a strong trope of just like women crying at animals.
Wait,
Oh,
so if
yeah,
all his strength's done by channeling the energy in his body, using his bodily fluids, does that mean come honeymoon night he's gonna blow up?
I suppose he could.
Also, that guy's name is Styx, like the band.
Huh.
Oh, and that guy in the background must be Robert Nickelback.
Ah, yes. The Yellow Menace. Yeah, I don't think locking the door is gonna help. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, I resurrect this vampire.
When hope is gone, undo this lock.
Send me forth on a moonlit walk. No shit, what the
JoJo might have won, but you could say Dio came out ahead in the.
Get the fuck out.
I liked it.
How is he able to talk without lungs? How has the
He's a-
several people who've been beheaded been able to talk without lungs?
Okay, well, he's a vampire. He has an actual reason. Like, you saw him, he was able to move his hand earlier after it was fully detached from his.
Oh, Oh, wait, this is gonna get weird, isn't it?
A little bit.
Is... So is he gonna, like, take his body and then sleep with his wife? I mean, she already knows who he is. Wong Chan.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely surprised it was not Wang Chun.
Actually, that is what his name is a reference to, believe it or not. I wasn't gonna bother, but it actually is a shout out to that.
Of his muscle bounds. Like, yeah, I think he's thirsting over that body.
Yeah. It's not confirmed in this part of the story, but Dio is literally actually.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, you'll get to meet his boyfriend later if you read all the way to part 6. But that's kind of a spoiler.
Yeah. So his plan to save his wife is to blow up a ship that she's on in the middle of the ocean.
Not even the wife, he's trying to save the world. If they make it to America, it's over.
Ah, okay.
So he's a vampire, but he's also an expert on steam engine construction.
Sure.
Yeah, basically.
Hey, he's been to college.
So if they're both gonna die, how are there gonna be more Joestar? Ah. You flat out call it a story hook.
That might be a bad translation. She might have meant something slightly more poetic.
I still find that funny.
Yeah, it is pretty funny.
I mean, given the way that the show's written, story hook might actually just be the right word. Wait, he's been stuck to the ceiling?
Yeah.
Just an angry vampire head stuck on the rafters.
Sure. Hey, he's got tentacles. He can do that.
That's fair. Oof.
Yeah, let me just hug my adopted vampire brother's head instead of just chucking it to the goddamn floor.
While the ship is blowing, my wife and some stranger's kid are like 20 feet away.
Well, the fire
How
isn't
about
going to
you?
kill him. He has to hold on to it so that they both drown.
What, drowning's gonna take out Dio?
Well, not really, but they have to, like, stay trapped down there, I guess is the...
So then all the Joestars after this are not genetically his offspring, they just share a name?
Keep watching.
I didn't see any particularly large gaping holes blown through his wife's torso by his incredibly masculine and magically charged seeds.
Oh, smart. They borrowed Dio's coffin. Which also floats, despite being immune to a ton of concrete. Dynamite, I mean.
Yeah, no, they're only adrift in the middle of the fucking Atlantic with no provision.
Pillarmen?
Yeah. Alright, so that's officially the end of part 1.
Do we start part 2?
A little late.
That's why I ask.
Well, I don't think I will. You're welcome to, but I'm probably going to go to...
Well, I'm down for whatever. So I'm still somewhat convalescing from that goddamn kennel cough I caught at the hood.
I'm conflicted on if I want to start season 2 because, well, I don't really want to binge watch everything in one night.
Oh, don't worry, you won't.
Oh, that's true. I won't be able to do all of it in one night. Hard to decide if I
You
want-
physically couldn't. There isn't enough time.
Oh, I'm aware.
What if he watches multiple episodes simultaneously?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's right. I'll just watch each volume, episode 1 at the same time for each volume, and I can get it all done in the time of one volume. I'll just have absolutely no understanding what's happening. I mean, part of me is kind of thinking, wait until we can all do this again as a group.
If you want to watch a little of part 2, I'll stay.
Ah, sure. Let's do it.
All right.
Let's make bad decisions.
Let's make bad decisions together.
All right, I'm ready.
Just
You know, if
respect
enough
the
people make a
character.
bad decision and they agree that it isn't a bad decision, then it must be a good decision.
Or they're just all wrong.
History is told by the victors.
Exactly. So all we need to do is win. What's the victory condition?
Haven't quite gotten that far.
Survival.
That's right. The victory condition is whatever we decide it is. Alright. Everyone ready?
Yep.
3, 2,
Yep.
1, go.
Yeah, and Gilbert, don't think about the ending of that too hard, because it kind of gets retconned.
Alright. That sounds totally in line with the show.
Yeah.
What happened to his really fancy corpse robbed hat?
Stop being in style.
Yeah.
Hello.
What up?
Not much. Just hanging out with some real people, you know.
So why'd you come
Fuck
here?
out of here if you're real people.
I got
Watching-
tired of hanging
watching
out with real
JoJo's
people.
Watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure with real people.
Are they?
Yes, Pete and Spectre are real.
Are
Hey, he's
they?
not supposed to know about that.
How are you guys watching it?
Netflix.
Netflix.
Oh, it's on Netflix.
Well, the first 2 seasons. So this is a Pillar Man.
Yep.
We're gonna get that Pillar Man theme.
No, not yet.
God damn.
That's also probably not the Pillar Men that you're thinking of.
So that black kid, is that black kid the same as that other kid? Because they look like exactly alike, other than that kid's black.
They're not the same guy, but they may as well be the same character. Yes.
That is fucking racist as shit, Gilbert.
Yeah. Also, that first kid wasn't even black.
That's my point, though. Like, they use the exact same face. What the fuck is up with that cop's face?
Yeah.
I mean, I get that pigs is a inappropriate word for the police, but he actually looks like a pig.
What do you mean inappropriate?
God, this kind of looks like he eats children. I want this fat pig nose picker to die.
You were saying?
Yep, there we go. I'm satisfied.
He's about to pop a cap in his ass.
Coke cap.
Yep.
Oh, I thought he was gonna jam the gun with the soda cap.
No.
What a fucking badass.
Brought to you by Coca-Cola.
Oh, the grandma.
That's how you share a Coke with a cop.
So the baby was the other guy's kid?
No, the baby doesn't matter. Arena was pregnant when all of that happened.
Oh.
Battle tendency.
Fuck, do you know any of that?
They've already done analysis on it.
Ah. Is that Dio?
No.
Okay, I was about to say if that was, that would explain why you said ignore that ending.
No, that doesn't come until part 3.
Oh, okay.
I'm kind of like massively spoiling a lot of the story for you, but I figure you kind of don't.
It's honestly one of those things where if I understand a bit of it ahead of time, it'll probably save me a lot of confusion when I actually watch it.
Yeah. Well, with that, you'll actually be more confused if you even remember what happens at the end of Phantom Blood, so just...
Okay. And the old guy there is Speedwagon?
Yep.
Okay.
That suit were a gift.
This ballsy motherfucker just jumped 3 people out of a plane using 2 chairs.
Where's the parachutes?
What parachute?
It has all the fun of an action film with none of the real questions.
Yeah, Gilbert, if your mind hasn't already made the parallel, this part is basically Indiana Jones.
I'm noticing.
Yeah.
So he just killed Speedwagon?
He's evil now.
Who is?
Strizo. Or Straits.
Oh, all right. One of the guys from last season.
Yeah, you remember when like the blonde guy and the guy with the long
Yeah,
dark hair
yeah.
showed up?
Yeah, him.
Yeah, he's the guy
That's
with the dark.
hair. Okay. And he's killing Speedwagon.
Yes,
And this is a flashback?
sort of.
The black kid that they've basically adopted is named Smokey.
Yeah.
You know that.
Can you guess what his last name is? It's Brown. His name is Smokey Brown.
You know, that does surprisingly keep with the times. According to my grandparents, some of the black kids they hung out all had nicknames that somehow related to the color black.
Yeah.
That fits with the times. That is very impertinent of him.
Yeah.
I approve of this ass whooping.
Hmm.
So wait, his dad married his adopted sister, or his adopted, you know.
What?
Wait. So the baby was the other Oh my god!
Okay, so the baby is his
Mother.
mom. Yeah.
Okay.
His dad was the baby that Erina was pregnant with when the ship.
The fuck is that abomination?
So his mother is also his adopted aunt.
Sister. And remember, the important Japanese question. Are they blood related?
And the answer is no, so it's okay. And if you think that's weird now, then just put that out of your mind.
I mean, on a technical genetic level, it's not that weird. And historically, it's technically not all that crazy either. It's more of just weird to a modern audience.
No, incest is pretty historically
Oh, no, no,
looked down upon.
No, not incest. Not incest. They're not blood related, therefore it's not.
It's incest by adoption.
That's not incest, though. Incest is a breeding term.
Yeah, true.
It can't be incestuous if they're not related. But yes, Under is correct. Historically, incest is viewed as bad. With a few exceptions, like the Egyptians very specifically with their pharaohs. And only with their pharaohs. The only people that can fuck their sibling. But marrying people that, like, have grown up in close proximity to each other for their entire lives is not abnormal, historically.
Yeah, he can see the future.
The weirdo? Or JoJo?
No, Jojo.
Okay, because I'm still baffled by that weirdo.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'm finding that yeah, don't worry about it is basically the motto for this show.
Yeah, sorta. Menacing.
Why do you need to think about that to determine that that's menacing?
I just like to. I know what it means.
No, not you. Jojo.
Oh no, that's not what he's trying to do. He doesn't recognize straights.
Oh, okay.
He can't actually see that. That's only for us.
No, I know he can't see the menacing, but like you'd think a weirdo like leaning up against the window, kind of peering in like that would be inherently sketchy.
Oh yeah, no, he's just like, oh, you're here for me?
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, they might look alike, but this guy is not Jonathan.
Yeah, he clearly has no sense of ethics. He's firing into a crowded restaurant with his family in it.
Where the fuck did he even get the Thompson? Where was he hiding it all that time?
It's just him and
Did
Smokey.
he just yank it out of his ass?
Yeah.
He's a vampire, right?
Yeah.
Well, he really doesn't need
No,
his
it's
ass
the
for anything.
vampire that just got lit up with the Thompson.
Yeah, no, the vampire isn't the guy who has the Tommy.
Speaking of Thompsons, there's a guy in my hometown who, for the past like 10 years, has been trying to sell a Navy Thompson from the 20s in the local paper, like in the classifieds. And I know it's the same guy because he wants like 30,000 for it.
I'm paused at 0-0.
Price has only ever gone up.
It didn't sell. I must have to raise the price.
They gotta adjust for inflation.
Yeah, every time I go back, I always check to see if that ad is still in the classifieds, and it is, and the price is usually gone.
Yeah, I wonder if it's someone whose wife told him, you have to sell the gun. Okay, but I want to make sure I get the right price for it. It'll take a while, but when the right buyer comes along. 5 years later.
Yep.
All right, you ready, Spectre?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. Menacing. Ah yes, the double-breasted coat of villainy. This is a lot of bright colors.
Yeah.
Ah, Pillar Man.
Yep.
That was really satisfying to watch.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, see.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Menacing.
So let me get this straight. His scarf is made of superconducting beetle stomachs that were woven together.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they superconduct magic. Wait, when was there a grenade on his scarf?
It's okay, he's playing Fallout New Vegas. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it.
Where is he keeping all of those grenades?
That's what I'm wondering.
He had a full-length Thompson with drum magazine and like 20 grenades on his person the entire time.
Well, you see, what they didn't show in the anime was when he was walking down the street and just heard clunky, clunky, clacky, clack, clunk, clunky.
See.
Menacing. I absolutely love how this show does not give a shit about internal consistency.
Yeah.
Is it run away? I called it.
Yeah.
Well, you're definitely not getting into journalism today. What a shot of a naked, bloody vampire ass.
Yeah.
Menacing. just what? We're getting Nazis in this season too?
Yes.
The best kind, occult Nazis.
Why does she have all her teeth?
Don't worry about that.
Maybe he pulled out a molar? I don't know.
Don't worry about that.
Joseph already used his Hamon to regenerate the tooth. That's how. They just didn't bother to show it.
Oh, okay, so this you'll justify, but when I ask questions, it's don't worry about it.
Sure, yeah.
Dumbass, why are you using it inside? Menacing?
Yeah, menacing.
Shock.
So now the Nazis are feeding Mexicans too.
Yeah. Okay, I swear that kid looks familiar.
Yeah, that's because he looks like Jonathan. They just made him brown.
So they are pretty lazy for this show.
Well, not really. They just have sort of a samey art style for faces on certain characters.
You mean like how the black kid literally looks like a dark-skinned version of the kid they rescued from the town?
No, not him. Oh, you mean Smokey? Yeah.
Yeah, Smokey looks exactly like that kid.
Yeah. No, there
To be
are certain
continued
characters that have that.
as the Kool-Aid comes out of the tree.
Sure, why the fuck not?
Holding at 0.
Yep.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
What does echolocation have to do with any of this?
Ah, he's also a Nazi.
Yep.
Ah, yes, the cactus jumping division of the Wehrmacht.
Known for their use of cacti as cover and wearing copious amounts of eyeliner. So those are three different Pillar Men than the ones I'm thinking of?
No, the one that you're thinking of is those three.
Okay. But the one that we see on the tree is a different Pillar Man than those three.
Yes.
And then those three Pillar Men are only in the second season?
You mean part?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Dio is back in season 3. And that's where they have the stand.
Yes. Did you already know that Dio comes back?
I do know that Dio comes back, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what the retcon's about.
Okay. Oh man, did he replace... No, okay, no, he didn't. I was about to say, did he replace himself with a cactus? You know, I should point out the steel walls are 20 inches thick. What about your glass window?
Yeah.
I noticed a slight problem in your security.
His name is Santana.
Mm. That is just some satisfying noises.
Yeah.
The Japanese like to portray the Nazis with a very specific kind of insanity, don't they?
Yeah.
My God, they've introduced a metrosexual to the chamber. Is he sucking his legs in through his nipples?
I have
Yeah.
no idea. What the fuck?
Music in this scene is great.
You know those gay undertones that became gay overtones?
Yeah.
I think they've just evolved to just straight gay at this point.
I mean, to be fair though, at least my understanding of the Japanese is they don't quite have the same cross-dressing stigmas that we do. And then the Pillar Man crammed himself into the ventilation shaft.
Did he just stick his entire body into a man's head through his nose?
Yep.